Maria and Joe.
Use the left 2 lanes to take the US 95 south exit.
I like those. I want to go to Reno from here. I like Reno.
You go Reno?
Oh yeah, at least once a year. Used to go 3 or 4 times a year. More than Vegas. I like Reno better. You got Lake Tahoe.
Okay, ready?
I am ready when you are.
Alright, viewers, this is Maria.
Hey, this is Mr. Joe Skoda.
And don't mind him, he is actually driving and trying to find his way up to the south side of Las Vegas, Nevada.
That's true. And what I've learned over time is don't ask Maria for directions. Using my GPS.
Well, viewers, we are doing actually a segment, a remote segment here in the car.
There you go. It's going to be fun. It's a windy day here in the Vegas proper, but it's warm. The sun's out like always, and glad to be here.
Yeah, and we just started this we actually started social media shows for so long, and now it's actually coming into play.
That's true. If you've seen us, you've been watching us for any time at all, you'll know that we're involved in more and more shows, and we're helping them get on our network. So we're able to help one another, promote each other, and just have fun.
Yes, have fun. Put your passion in there. Well, you know what? As we always do, this is our first segment for Maria and Joe Live TV. And what is our...
We're going to talk to you a little bit
inspirational quote.
Inspirational quote is, don't run into trees on the highway. And don't eat the yellow snow. Those of you who still have snow on the ground. Those are important things to know. Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down. Write that down, viewers. He wanted you to write it down. But anyways, yeah, this is really, really fun because it's our first segment, first episode in the car, and it's quite fun, isn't it?
That's true.
I look good on the camera in here.
Oh, you look great, Maria. As always, you look good. I look pretty good myself, though. A little dapper.
Yeah, well,
What? I look dapper.
Let me put your head over.
Oh, okay. She likes to cut my head off in the videos.
No, that's why I'm putting your head
I don't know what that's all about, viewers, but a reminder that my brain is big, but I want to show it off. I have a lot of hair. I want to show it off while I still have it.
You know what? Since we don't have any script on this week's episode, we're gonna have some fun.
Isn't it nice? We can
talk
talk about anything under the sun.
So we're gonna find a song.
Sledgehammer.
We're gonna find a song, and
That's a
Joe
great
and
song.
I don't know the
Oh, that's Peter
lyrics.
Gabriel, Sledgehammer.
Can we find other song that I know?
No, that's the best song there is.
Okay, so we just lip sync this. Okay, so this
it.
is gonna be fun, viewers, because we're gonna lip sync.
This is the real stuff. This is the real stuff. I go dancing. We go dancing. Would you show for me? Show for me. I will show for you. Show for you. Show for me. Show for me. I will show for you. Yeah.
Here's Martha Davis in the Motels, and you're listening to Nina.
Sledgehammer. That's a classic from the 80s. Absolutely. You would know that. You're old enough, Maria.
I don't know that song, but anyways, this is actually a part of our segment where we can have some fun.
Some fun.
Yeah, that's amazing. Do you like it?
I like that song. Absolutely. I like... a script is important when we have something that's important, especially of the days we want to get out. But every now and then it's okay. Just enjoy yourself and come up with, if you're on the road right now, the traffic is horrible.
Yeah.
Important things to notice.
Exactly. It's traffic. Do you know that here in Vegas, when the Raiders are here,
yes,
you can imagine it's already traffic.
Yep.
But how much more traffic by in the future when Raiders are here?
That's true, and those of us in the Oakland, San Francisco area are going to be happy that the Raiders moving to Vegas, so the traffic won't be so bad up in those areas.
Exactly, right? That's
Yep.
crazy. Well, the Raiders Stadium will be done by 2020. That's what they're thinking.
Okay.
And the Resorts World, the largest resort here in Vegas, they spent over $7.5 billion to build that up. It's gonna be running by next year. I hope that's gonna happen because it's been there since 2014.
That's true. In fact, that's a good thing where the casinos and resorts in the area are all on board and they expect growth, just like social media shows.
Exactly, just like what we're doing. We're actually expecting growth.
We're expecting growth, and frankly, we're going to make it happen, and now's the time. If you have any interest, any passion at all to get your vision, your brand out there, definitely give us a call.
Yes, definitely. Give us a call so we can actually give you an airtime. We just actually discussing last night that the few first people that's coming on board will be, it's gonna be free.
Oh yeah, we're helping a lot of people pilot their own shows inexpensively or even free at the moment. But later on, it's gonna change.
It's gonna change. So you guys, this introductory.
That's it. See, that's live. You
Live.
don't get more live than boom.
Boom.
I think she tried to hit me in the head. You see that, viewers? I think she tried to hit me in the head.
I'm trying.
Gotta watch out for this one. Oh, there it is. That's all right.
No, it's on.
It's all right. Oh, it's better. Just me. Oh, what are you doing? Maybe the viewers just want to see
Oh, it's
me.
not like that.
There it is. There it is. Oh, don't get my belly. I look better with my head, not
There
my
you
belly.
go. That's better right there. Yes, viewers. So yeah, gonna be bringing a lot of different genre of shows.
Hey, some of them might even be pretty good. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
No, they're all really good right now. We're having fun. We're promoting one another. We're having fun with the other hosts about different shows. And we're collaborating. The important thing is we're collaborating, finding how we can each fit a different niche and work better together.
Exactly. And you know what? All these people are keys to success. They actually are focused, and their collaboration is very important to actually to put themselves out there. These are people who actually been doing these things for so long, and now they're actually start to reshine again.
That's a good point. A lot of us are successful in other business or other ventures, and we're coming together with our talents to make it better.
Yes, exactly. And it's really fun. We started this as a hobby. We started it as a passion. We just love to do it something different.
I thought you did this to pick up men.
You know what? I never pick up men. Why did that happen?
Well, probably because you're with me too much and I scare them off.
Yes, we've been actually. There's a rumor that's spreading around about two of us.
I don't know anything about rumors.
And yes, I think that's the reason why everybody is actually running away.
Probably. Probably. Is that your real color hair, by the way? I've been wanting to ask
Yes.
you that. Okay.
Right, we're gonna be on the next shows. We're gonna be talking about
In the next show, we'll be talking about starting a business. A lot of people want to have a business. Sure, who doesn't? Because they all expect it's going to be easy. We're all going to make a lot of money. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about the pros and cons and the foundation of at least getting off the ground.
Yes, so that's gonna be on our next segment, viewers. So stay tuned and actually bear with us because this is actually a remote episode of the week.
That's right. We're in a remote area of Nevada.
Yes.
And make sure you leave comments and suggestions because we don't have all the answers, and we're always open to whatever you have to bring to us, bring to the table.
Yes.
So we appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube video and like and share our our good shows.
That's right. Subscribe to our channel and definitely share our good shows.
Yes, everything is great. So we'll see you guys back on the second segment.
All right.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Go ahead and get some coffee. Talk to you soon.
John is an employee at one of the most famous firms in the city of New York. So his job is very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested him to try World Ventures this time to make his vacationing more enjoyable and less stressful. They do not require you to plan anything outside of your transportation, which is also available at discounted rates. Your stay, your transport, and many meals are planned by the club. John liked the idea very much. He tries World Ventures, and his experience with the club was amazing, as he made many friends there with whom he had a great time. John recommends that everyone should try this club, as they are the best in business. See how the VIP-vacation-club.com can give you the right experience without all the hassle. Enjoy the VIP experience that only...
Now, if you join VIP-vacation-club.com and select you want to be a platinum member or gold member, and then you email me back at allpros, ALLPROWS @gmail.com, and I will give you $100 back. For whatever package you choose what you want, you choose the vacations you want to take. Once again, you get to choose your own vacations, you get to choose when and where in the world you want to go, and who do you want to bring with you. And I personally will give you $100 back on your membership. Again, VIP-vacation-club.com.
Social media shows
is about
branding, opportunity,
and outreach.
We are an entertainment company that empowers others
by promoting and supporting our community and everyone who reaches our content.
Here on social media shows,
Yeah, we're a family.
we are family. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing. We are family.
We are family.
We are family. We are family.
We are family.
We are family, and we want you to be part of our social media shows family.
We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. You may ask, we're already ahead of the curve, so why do you need to advertise with us? Well, only 8% of the businesses in the US are using digital advertising to grow their business. That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations. So get your brand ready for digital monetization, for we are looking for sponsors, which will bring more traffic to your business and ultimately mean more sales. So let's bring the world to you. Inquire now.
Welcome back to Maria.
Hey, Joe's still here driving. I'm at the wheel. I'm at the wheel with the seatbelt on. See? Give your seatbelt on, Maria.
No, I don't. I don't need seatbelt.
Oh, that's true. I'm driving, but I suggest recommend it.
All right. Well, viewers, like we promised you, we're gonna be talking about.
We're going to talk about a little bit about starting a business, the startup, some of the things to look out for, some of the things to be prepared for, a little bit about some pros and cons.
Yes. So let's start how the idea comes up before it becomes a business.
Sure. A lot of us, we have to have a vision or a passion for something. Sure, you might want to run a construction business, but if your passion is drawing, that might not work for you.
Yes. Yes. And like we were actually discussing earlier, you have to, there's a lot of businesses or companies, in corporate world, they actually assign these people to different position where, it's very important to look on the personality level. You know what I mean?
Sure.
What's your personality? What's your passion to do? It's the same thing with starting a business. You can actually, a lawyer, you graduated as a lawyer, but
Sure.
then you really want to be a singer.
Sure.
Or probably you actually graduated as computer engineering, but you wanted to be a business person,
That's
entrepreneur. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
So those kind of thing goes together. That's the reason why in college they want you on your first year, you need to feel what you really want to do.
You do.
The
You
preparation.
take your general education until you figure out what you want to do. Good idea.
Yes, so it's the same thing with business. You have to feel it. You need to have that passion, because if you start a business that is something that you are not you're not capable to do it.
Sure.
Second, you don't have the heart to do it.
Sure.
It's most likely it's gonna fail.
That happens in jobs, as you mentioned. A lot of us, sometimes we get promoted as a manager, and we don't want to be a manager. We just want to do what we were doing before. Sure, we might want the extra money, but sometimes a promotion puts you out of a job that you don't want to do anymore.
Exactly, and I see that a lot. See, when I was actually a director of operations, Joe, is whenever I hire somebody,
Yes.
I listen to them, I look up to them, and then position them to the right place.
That's right. That's what a good leader, a good manager does. HR department. You look at the whole concept of the person and figure out where they best fit. A lot of people change careers many times through their life just trying to find that right thing. And it's hard if, let's just say you get married and have children
Yes.
young.
All the
early
variables in
age.
life actually
Right.
come into play.
And you just have to pay your bills, and you take any job, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
Yes. So
Right.
it's the same thing with business, when you're starting a business. And also, let me actually bring this up, is when you're starting a business, once you actually start on the beginning where you have the good passion, your passion,
Sure.
you have what is the other one that I was talking about earlier?
Your passion, your vision,
Your vision, yeah.
capabilities.
Your capabilities be very important, and then you look on your target market.
That's true. Who is this business for? And don't be afraid to ask your friends. Say, hey, what do you think I'm good at? Your family. Sometimes you say, oh, your mom would say, you would be a good storyteller. You should be a teacher. Yes, mom. Whatever, mom. But sometimes even our parents can see things in us that we're trying to fight against.
Yes.
For instance, we're all salespeople, and we all fight. I don't want to talk to people. But we're all selling our idea. We're selling ourselves to hopefully a significant other in the future. We're selling ourselves for a job. And once we stop fighting that, and I don't care if you're an engineer, a doctor, a homemaker, we're all selling ourselves or something on a regular basis.
That's a good point, Joe, because remember I told you about my story before I become actually a host. I just keep on telling this producer that I can't do it.
Right.
I don't know how to be in front of the camera. I just keep on fighting it for about 2 months actually.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, and then even though when I was hosting a show now with different women, I still fighting it by just saying yes, by just saying,
just the minimal, right?
Yeah, yes. So, and then here we go.
And here we are. We're talking, and we're trying to bring value.
Yes.
And to bring value is we consistently have to learn. Going back to starting a business, if you want to start your own daycare, go to a daycare, study on daycares, talk to business owners of daycares, or tire repair, mechanic, right?
Yes.
You have to find someone doing what you want to do.
Yes, exactly. And we were talking about ideas earlier. Ideas is really, really important, but ideas actually fly here and there nowadays. And if you don't put execution.
That's a good idea you brought up. A good friend of mine teaches the 5-second rule. And the 5-second rule isn't dropping food on the ground, picking it up and eating it. It's when an idea or thought comes to your mind, within 5 seconds write it down somewhere so you come back to it so you remember it.
Yes.
And he's a very successful business owner.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good point, viewers, because let me share with you what I've been doing for the past few months. I have every idea that I have in mind, I write it down and then I put it in a notebook. So every single idea has a notebook, which is I called it my brain.
Your brain, okay.
Yeah. So what I do is, because I'm the person who has so much ideas that my brain hurts because it just keep on coming.
Sure.
So what I do is I write it down. Okay, this idea,
yes,
and this idea with different notebooks. So I have probably about 10 different notebooks at home where
sure,
I write all my ideas. And when I feel like there's something coming in, I go on my notebook. Which one is that idea actually fits?
Yeah.
And I write it down in that thing.
Good
and
point.
and still have those ideas. It probably work in the future. It probably not, but it's still very, it's a good tool in the future that I can go back to. And you know what? I think it works for some places.
It works. It works. We all forget things. Oh wow! Look at that university. Anyways,
Truro University.
I did. I absolutely got my master's degree there.
Oh, you did?
Absolutely.
Oh.
So, anyways, that's a good point. Like going back to, we all want to be entrepreneurs and business owners, but like we talked about, do your research, write your ideas down. Make sure you don't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to sell cookies. I'll make great chocolate chip cookies. Everybody loves them. And you may make the best chocolate cookies this side of Mississippi. But the point is, you better have a marketing plan in place.
Yes. Let me go back.
Plan.
Yeah, let me go back to the one.
Okay.
Make sure you do a lot of researching as well.
Sure.
Researching before you go to the marketing. You do all your due diligence.
Due diligence.
Yes. Before starting a business, because honestly, there's a lot of businesses actually started all over the world and never work out because they didn't. For a reason, they fall behind on one part.
They fail because it didn't plan.
Yes, exactly. They didn't plan.
You have to plan.
See, first is really good in. You need to do the planning, researching. What else is the researching? Reevaluate.
Reevaluate and come up with a budget to get started.
Budgeting and make sure you do the execution too. You know what I mean?
Right. Idea doesn't mean anything if you don't take action on it. Absolutely true.
Exactly.
And if you can't, get a board of directors, a team to help you.
Exactly.
To help you.
Exactly. That's number one is collaboration.
Collaboration.
Yes.
And I know especially parents will try to get their kids to do all the work. And sometimes when they're old enough, that's a great idea. But you have to be prepared because one day they might want to exit and do something else. If they're passionate about your passion, good on you. But be prepared when your kids decide they want to branch out and do something else and have a backup plan.
Yes. It's really good in actually planning. Make sure you have a plan A and a plan B. If it's necessary, make go to plan C in case these two didn't work. Yeah, emergency. Right. Yeah, emergency plan.
Yeah, and if you have a job right now and that's paying the bills, don't just quit your job and jump into business. You can if you want to, unless you have a big savings.
Yes.
But don't do that. It should be a transitional period, and only you know how long that transition
period. Yes.
Right. I see people
Very
jump
important.
in. I'm gonna sell chocolate chip cookies. Everybody loves them. And
yeah. Just make sure that you have a proper planning, right?
You know, I had a friend of mine bought a business, a postal office business, and before he got in, he bought it from this other owner, and there was a corporation that said, yes, we want you to do all of our printing for us. So the new owners came in, they bought all this printing equipment, and guess what? That company backed out, and they decided they were going to go elsewhere to get their printing done.
Oh, God.
Well, that new company, 2 years later, is finally out of business because they didn't have a plan B. They went with, yes, it's all going to be great. They did not do their research.
That's a great point,
They did
Joe.
not keep up with the times.
Yeah, that's a great point, Joe, because you know what? Don't devastate yourself by just actually... I always said, expect the unexpected.
Expect the unexpected.
Because you'll never know, especially when something that you can control. If you can control the future of these other sponsors or other businesses that's coming to your business, then you're good. But if you know for sure that you cannot control their decision making,
that's true.
Then make that plan B.
That's true. It's like don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yes, prepare yourself for the unexpected.
That's right. Something could have happened in their company, and they have to cut back, and that affects you.
Exactly. What is your plan B?
I'm starting to think more and more of these chocolate chip cookies. But very few people make it that way.
Well, for me is I think I'm just gonna go and employed with Payless shoes.
Okay. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna keep playing the lottery until I hit it big, and those aren't plans.
Yeah,
Those
those
are
are
not
plans.
plans.
Yes, those are
Come
plans.
on,
In
yeah.
case something didn't work out. See,
Right.
it's really good to have that plan A, B, and C. The C is the emergency plan.
Absolutely.
Because
And
the reason why I said emergency plan is because if this plan A and plan B didn't work, then you probably actually looking for something else to do.
that's true. That's why it's important to start with your passion and know what you're getting yourself into. Good points, and hopefully we don't have to go to a plan C.
Yes,
But
exactly.
always be open.
Yes.
Opportunity hits us almost every day.
Let me tell you, the plan C actually is something you when you actually did the plan A didn't work out, you went to the plan B, and the plan B actually worked out, but you didn't have the right team.
The right team.
Then you have the plan C
Plan C.
emergency because it works already. See what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
That's the only reason you have a plan C. Don't make a plan C if you know it's not gonna
Not
work.
gonna
Go do
work.
something else.
But realize you're learning something along the way.
Yes.
Because there's going to be obstacles, frustrations, a lot of
Oh, yeah,
frustrations
yeah.
as you're learning the process. I don't care if you're a waitress for 20 years or a cook in a restaurant for 30 years, but now you want to start your own.
Yes.
That's a little different than just cooking.
That's a good point, Joy. No matter what is your position, whatever you're doing, is all these things actually collaborate to each other. It's the same steps that you're doing.
The same steps. Like we talked about, you have your vision, you write it down, you collaborate with others to find out your strong points, you come up with a business plan. That's all doing your research.
So,
and then,
so we're gonna come back on the third segment, and we're gonna talk about marketing, execution, and what's the other one? And marketing, and execution, and budgeting.
Oh, budgeting! Don't forget,
Yes.
that's an important one. You want to write that. You want to bring a pen and paper for the next segment.
Yes. All right. So we'll see you guys on the next segment.
All right.
Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on social media shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe. With a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything you want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now.
down to the ground. I was too weak to face my pain. Caught up in the flood that was my rain. We both moved on, but my heart remains there. Oh, what I put you through.
We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. You may ask, we're already ahead of the curve, so why do you need to advertise with us? Well, only 8% of the businesses in the US are using digital advertising to grow their business. That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations. So get your brand ready for digital monetization, for we are looking for sponsors, which will bring more traffic to your business and ultimately mean more sales. So let's bring the world to you. Inquire now.
And this is Joe Skoda.
And Steve Goldsteen.
And we're Steve.
Hey. So yes, we have found Mr. Goldsteen someplace in the dark, and now it's coming to light.
That's true. We were doing a show recently, Maria and I, about businesses and starting up businesses, and Steve here has his own printing business. What's the name of your company, Steve?
Print Alliance.
Print Alliance. If you haven't heard of him in the Las Vegas, Henderson area yet, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you see this work just about everywhere.
Yes, everywhere.
So what are some of the companies, organizations you've done things for?
Well, first of all, I do a lot of work for nonprofits.
Okay.
It's very dear to my heart.
Sure.
I'm on the board of directors of HopeLink, a $2 million nonprofit here in Henderson. So I do about $7,000 to $8,000 worth of printing for them for free.
Wow.
And you've heard about Toastmasters. It's the
I sure
largest
have.
organization in the world for public speaking.
Yes, it is.
I, this year, was appointed their official printer, and for the last 11 years, I've been doing a lot of printing at cost or slightly above cost for them.
Wow,
You've done a lot
doing,
of things.
yes.
As a fellow Toastmaster, he pretty much made our name badges, our business cards, all the brochures for our organization, and the flyers coming up, and it did a hell of a job.
Every election time, we have all new area
That's true.
directors and area.
And club growth directors, as you are right now, and
That's about
moving up.
$22,500 worth of business cards donated for free once a year.
Wow, that's amazing.
He's
Yeah.
an amazing person. I have a heart for nonprofits.
Yes. So, well, anyways, Steve, we were having a topic earlier on our first and second segment about starting a business. What are the key elements that we have to use to actually become successful in business? Because I see that you're so successful in running your own business. So, would you be able to share with our viewers what should be done before and after?
The first and most important thing is knowledge. If you are going to do work for people, you have to know what you're doing. And if you don't know, tell them you'll look into it and get back to them. But there are so many people that don't know anything about what they're selling. They're selling widgets. They're selling products that they have no idea what they're doing. I've been a printer for over 45 years. I've graduated from one of the top 3 printing schools in the world. I sold printing in Boston.
That's
some
impressive.
very
Yeah.
high-end companies and advertising agencies who demand high quality, quick turnaround, and never time to redo it because you didn't get it right.
You've
But-
got to get it right the first time, or you may not have repeat business.
You know what? That's actually interests me because we were talking about when you're starting a business, you have that passion. You cannot just start a business without that passion within your heart, because you can be anything in the world, but without you thinking, "Oh, I can do this," or "I love to do this," it's not gonna happen. Don't you think?
The best advice is to get a mentor. Someone who's doing it, who will give a little of their time. There's enough business out there for all of us. Getting a mentor will help you become knowledgeable. You'll understand how to develop your own style as a businesswoman or business person, and then you can go from there.
Well, that's some really, really good advice. A lot of us think we make the best chocolate chip cookie and we can sell it and be multi-millionaires overnight, not realizing we have to have a plan put into place,
Yes.
a business plan, a mentor to help us along the way.
I love that. We didn't add that in the beginning. Mentors is really cool too. And I love the collaboration, to collaborate with other people, because you probably have the best skills in building a business, but without the collaboration of your marketing team, your clients, and people who knows better than you in other areas, actually that's important too.
Right. So it's great. Just like you said, so many people come to me and say, I do the best chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to start a business. I need you to help me with packaging. How do I package it?
Yes.
They don't realize what they don't know.
There's more than a flyer and a business
You
card.
just can't get a bag and put food in a bag and sell it. There are regulations. We have people that want to start a business online, and they just don't have it all thought out yet.
Yes.
The mentoring process would really does help.
Somebody who knows
Been there,
a
done
lot
that.
of things. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Done that.
Yes.
Made those mistakes we don't want to make.
Yes. Exactly.
Chamber of Commerce is really great.
I'm a part of it.
And they have people in there that could really help startups.
Yeah.
Especially the
Score.
Score.
Yeah.
And they have
Chamber of Commerce.
right.
Yeah.
Trade organizations. They get a lot of people who have been in the industry like me for 45 years.
Sure.
So I educate other people, like designers, who design printing, and then they go and buy the printing and say it's the worst part of what they do, because when it goes wrong, all their profit is gone.
Yes.
So I teach them and educate them. I say, I'll tell you what, I'll do it 10% above my cost,
Okay.
and that leaves room for your markup, but I'll take responsibility, and as we do it, I'll educate you on the printing process.
Wow. So you're obviously mentoring others now.
Yes.
That's
yes,
huge.
that's huge. You see, I love looking up to those people who've been through doing business for so long.
Sure.
Yes. If you notice that I don't listen much because
Stubbornness, we call
no,
it.
no. Honestly, is I listen to people who know better than me well. When you're talking about something, I keep on telling my employees and my coworkers. I said, tell me something I don't know yet.
Right.
Because I don't want to be, I don't want to waste my time and your time telling me something I already know. So I want to actually collaborate with people like you guys that already been through in the business, been through a lot. And I will listen here and I'm going to be like, okay, oh my God.
That's true. I know that's a good point. Really quick, a lot of us go to a seminar, basic 101, chocolate chip cookie, cook whatever, and we're trying to learn the basics. But sometimes, like, okay, I already know that. I should have taken the second class or the third course. But sometimes we miss something. We might have to relearn the basics, and it's frustrating when we think we know it, and someone says, "Make sure you plug in first."
Now, if there's a water cooler in an office, and the office has a lot of salespeople,
Yes.
there are two different kinds of salespeople. One I associate with, and one I don't. The ones who hang out by the water cooler are the ones who say, "Oh, we don't have enough, we don't have the right materials, we don't have the right tools.
Sure.
Oh, it's too close to lunch, I can't make phone calls now, it's too close to the end of the day
Good point.
to do this." And they're the ones that will put all those obstacles in front of their own success.
Yep.
I want to get the top one or two, first or second person, and say, hey, can I take you out to lunch and pick your brain? Because those are the people you're going to learn from. Those are the people you want to associate with.
I love that. I love that. I'm in the sales department, and
Do you hang out at the water cooler?
nope, I don't. See, the thing is, what I do is, I remember my manager was like, Maria, why you are still here? And I always tell her, I'm already out of the clock. I am actually observing. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm observing. It's like, you know that you cannot stay longer than your hours. I said, I know that, yes. That's the reason why I'm here, is I am actually looking on everybody, everybody who's actually, what they're doing, because I love their body language and everything. I'm learning, I'm observing that. And the good thing too is, I sit down, like what you said, you take lunch, those are the top producers.
Yeah.
I sit down with them, I'm like, hey, can I talk to you for a moment? So they're willing. The good thing is they're willing. Yeah, they're willing to talk to you, to help you
Just
out.
waiting for somebody to come and ask them. It's like, can you help me?
Yes.
What do you want from this? Yeah.
And if somebody below, somebody who doesn't actually produce and want to come talk to me, I said, no, I don't have time for you. I have time for this person. I'm waiting for him to finish that because I am taking him out.
So true.
Pick and choose.
You've got the formula.
That's it. Listen. Don't be stubborn and willing to
Like
learn.
what I said,
right.
I listen to those people who I should be listening to. I don't listen to those people who doesn't actually.
God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. We have to listen twice as much as we talk.
Good points.
Good point.
points.
Yeah, I love that.
All right. So, is there any last minute advice you have for someone wanting to start a business?
Don't skimp when it comes to branding your new business. Your branded image is going to set you apart from everyone else, show the quality, and say so much that by going in too cheap and having, I got these cards printed at Vista Print for free. Do you want people to know that you're cheap? Why would they do business with you? If you're going to be cheap in your own materials, what kind of materials are you going to produce for them? So think about how you want to market yourself and how you want to present your image.
Market it right.
That's great advice.
So by saying that, I think you're gonna actually print our business cards, right?
There you go. How can people find you if they want some help? A phone number, a website? That's the best way to find you.
You'll find me walking my dogs in the morning.
Yay! I love
That's
it. I love
successful
it, though.
businessman right there.
Zoe and Sasha.
Sasha.
Seriously, you can contact me at Steve, S-T-E-V-E, at Print Alliance, LV, like in Las Vegas.com.
Beautiful. Steve at printalliance.lv.com.
LV.com.
And plus, go on our webpage and our pages on social media because we're gonna be actually putting it out there on our pages.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you all for tuning in, and we appreciate you, Steve. Thanks.
And we will see you guys back on our last and fourth segment. It's gonna be exciting, so stay tuned.
All right. Stay tuned. Awesome.
That was fun.
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Wayla's Creation.
Hi, my name's Dolly Wright, and I'm a singer.
This is Bettina Steinhauer. I also am a clothing designer.
My name is Dolores Olson, and I'm a home-based business person for VJ.
Hi, my name is Jessica D, and I currently work for one of the biggest properties on the Strip.
Hello everybody, I am Kiki Dolmas. I am the CEO of Are You It Entertainment here in Las Vegas.
Hi, my name is Dawn Weir. I'm the founder of The Giving Water, a local nonprofit.
Hi, I'm Alicia, aka Catalina Winehouse with Ichigo.
social media shows
is about
branding, opportunity,
and outreach.
We are an entertainment company that empowers others
by promoting and supporting our community and everyone who reaches our content.
Here on social media shows,
here we're a family.
We are family. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing. We are family.
We are family.
We are family. We are family.
We are family.
We are family, and we want you to be part of our social media shows family.
John is an employee at one of the most famous firms in the city of New York, so his job is very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested him to try World Ventures this time to make his vacationing more enjoyable and less stressful. They do not require you to plan anything outside of your transportation, which is also available at discounted rates. Your stay, your transport, and many meals are planned by the club. John liked the idea very much. He tries World Ventures, and his experience with the club was amazing, as he made many friends there with whom he had a great time. John recommends that everyone should try this club, as they are the best in business. See how the VIP-vacation-club.com can give you the right experience without all the hassle. Enjoy the VIP experience that only World Ventures provides.
Now, if you join VIP-vacation-club.com and select you want to be a platinum member or gold member, and then you email me back at allpros, ALLPROWS @gmail.com, and I will give you $100 back. For whatever package you choose what you want, you choose the vacations you want to take. Once again, you get to choose your own vacations, you get to choose when and where in the world you want to go, and who do you want to bring with you. And I personally will give you $100 back on your membership. Get VIP-vacation-club.com.
Mr. Glow Glow.
Mr. Glow Glow is here.
Hi, this is Maria.
And Mr. Glow Glow.
Glow
Joe
Glow.
Skoda.
So we were talking about...
We're talking a lot about business today. What is the secrets of starting one successfully? Make sure it's your passion. Make sure you do your research. So we touched a lot about finding the right mentor.
Yes. And then find the target market.
Yes.
And then budgeting. Make sure you don't actually put all your money into capital until it really works.
That's true. And sometimes, even if you're selling chocolate chip cookies, you don't necessarily, I know it's for everyone, but if we limit, where we're reaching out to, our expenses will be less. So, you start slowly, do sample marketing wherever you go.
Yes, sample. Remember we were talking about earlier about trying it, just go with the flow, with your fashion.
Yeah.
Kind of like try out without putting money in there. That's part of it.
So most businesses start off as a hobby until you get the capital, the interest, all your research is completed, and you're willing to make that jump.
Yes. And of course, the most important thing is execution.
Execution. The thought is just a thought.
You execute.
An idea is just an idea.
Put it into action.
That's right. You need to do something with that action.
Yes.
And be careful who you tell. Someone else might take your idea and run with it.
So are you taking it away?
Might take one away. Yeah, I'm gonna take it here today. I don't have time to do what you do. I'm always driving you around.
Now you know what important thing is, like what I was saying, is with or without you, I'm gonna do this. Remember, I told you that.
That's true. That's true.
And because I love Joe, that's why I keep him with me.
See, there you go. It's just to help me drive around. That's all it is, guys.
So execution, put something into action.
Yes.
And ideas, where you were talking earlier, that make sure you don't pull it all out there.
Right. Don't do everything at once. It gets expensive. Learn from other people's mistakes, and that's where the mentor comes in.
Yes. So I love that part is mentor is actually really good. And mentor,
but be open, because none of us want to be told what to do. We have an idea, so be open and listen to what someone's telling us, because it is for our own good. Right, Maria?
I listen to my guts.
Yes, your guts. And we just fed, by the way.
Anyways, yes, execution. See, what happened is, where is our energy now? Our energy earlier is like
low.
Yeah, so I think we need to have some lip sync.
Lip syncing?
Oh, yes.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Ain't nothing but a hound dog, I know. How it goes. Blue suede shoes. I don't see your voice.
I don't even know what's the song.
Well, you picked it out.
By the way.
Oh, let's find something your age group.
Yeah.
There we go. I got it.
What's that?
That's your age group.
No.
Back in the 60s.
I don't even know what's that.
It's the 60s music.
Can you go on the 90s, please?
90s? How would you know anything about the 90s? Oh, here's a good one. I love this one. You don't dig into the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Ranger. You don't mess around with Jim. Don't mess around with Jim. Sing it, Jim Croce.
Can you go on the 90s, please?
I don't think they have any 90s music.
Okay, go on the 80s then.
We were there, it's Whitney.
Come on. I'm on the 80s.
I like that. Don't mess around with Jim better.
that
It's
song?
Nina Blackwood, and thank you for spending
Who are
part of your
you?
Friday with us here on the Big 80s.
Oh, there it is. Do like this one.
Along with a lyrical challenge and a pop quiz tonight. Friday the 13th. Seems appropriate to play this song. Stevie Wonder, Superstition on 70s on
You know what I forgot? I should actually drive.
I didn't forget. Sing along, everyone. We all know this one.
Yes.
Writing on the wall.
What is this song again?
Great song.
I don't know a lot of songs, by the way.
I noticed that. But well, let's just really quickly. Even if you're a musician, you're an entrepreneur. You're developing your own brand, your own name.
Exactly.
You're going to have some kind of band or teammates, so you're all kind of part of the executive team.
Yes.
And you're planning, you're often playing for free, you're developing your niche, your skills. But hopefully you're taking names and learning from your experience and waiting for that right moment, that right team, the right opportunity to jump out there.
Exactly, exactly.
So that's why we put the music on, to let you know there's different genres, and everyone on the radio has become famous, but imagine all those millions who have not become famous because maybe they gave up too soon.
Yes, gave up too soon, and actually they're actually with the wrong team.
The wrong team. Yeah, we hear that a lot. People jumping from band to band to band until finally it comes together.
Yes, it's exactly what we do too. Is you can actually try different genre. You can try with what we do. It's try to build, to build that relationship match. Personality match.
Personality match. There you go.
Not relations, but personality. I was thinking about the personality. Relationship.
Well, no, relationships is huge because we're not always going to agree on everything.
Right now, yeah. No,
it's important to have respect. And walk away, take a breather if you have to, but come back willing to work when it's time.
I read this and I learned this from a long time ago. They said, remember when you're trying to actually look to build a relationship, I don't think so that people who had the same personality match together.
Well, you mean like opposites attract?
No, hold on. I think I have to rephrase that. What I mean is, when you build your relationship with other people, it's not by having the same passion, the same everything.
Same idea, right? You want to compliment one another.
Yes, you want compliment, because I believe that in building a solid relationship, you have to go on ups and downs, and it is how you deal with those ups and downs. It's not when you run away from it. See what I'm saying? Because if you run away from it, then there's no relationship.
That's true. That's true. And you and I have never had no ups and downs, so I don't understand.
Yeah, you have to deal with all the circumstances in building that team, in building that relationship.
That's true. Put up with the good and the bad, and if you stick it out, stick in there where it works.
Yes. As long as you stick with it, with ups and downs.
And even if you separate, but you can still be friends and respectful and move on to other things, but still have that relationship.
Yes. Then yes.
Yes.
That's true. That's true. It's really important to have that good relationship with other people, like we were discussing earlier. That although the people that actually we know from way before we get into this point, is those actually they are relevant to what we are doing for moving forward.
They are relevant, and so don't burn any bridges, because you never know, you may want to go back later on and collaborate. So don't burn bridges, don't be disrespectful, don't call each other names. It's okay to slam the door and hang up the phone and walk away, but don't be hurtful to each other.
Yes, that's true.
That's the reason. Even if they do it to you, you don't need to do the same. Try to be better.
that's the reason why I am used to instead of fighting with these people or staying with somebody who you don't you have disagreement with, instead of actually staying with them and start actually doing a cat fight or something, it's better to just cut off ties, run away, and then at least you didn't actually get into a point where you're gonna regret it. Yes.
Good point. How many of us regret things that we said or did?
Yes, exactly.
Most of us.
Yes, of course. Yeah, everybody does.
Well, let's try to minimize that. And it
Yep.
happens in families. We hear all the time brothers fighting, parents with their kids, cousins. Stupid disagreements in your family. So please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Yes, don't do that. So like what you said earlier, don't burn bridges with a business that you did business with before, because they can be actually there's a key element in your future endeavor.
That's true. That's true. I understand. I was in business, my own experiences. I was in a business, really wasn't going anywhere. I took 2 or 3 years off, or it seemed that long, and this guy out of the blue called me, and we've been working on projects ever since, and thankfully he still kept my number because I've been very successful working with him, very successful. So that's the way it is. Don't lose numbers. You can always reach back every few months, see how they're doing.
Yep. And we have a future shows coming up with Maria and Joe Live TV, and we invite everyone to actually join us. If you have some kind of idea of how to empower others, empower businesses, empower your co-workers, empower anybody around you, please join us with our vision in Maria and Joe Live TV, and also with our mother company, Social Media Shows.
Social media shows. We're putting more entrepreneurs, more shows together to help everyone and empower each other.
Yes.
Yes.
So well, I think I'm kind of sad of this is the end of our 4th and last segment for the week, but we will see them again next week.
Well, or next year, maybe that. Hopefully, we're still seeing it next year. But God will, just continue to stay tuned to what we have to offer and the rest of the social media shows. And trust me, we have something every day of the week, so you'll find something that fits your own passion. And maybe feel free to reach out to us if you have an idea for a show or an idea to help us out. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, and see you guys again next week. Watch all other shows on social media shows.
Social media shows. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.